Hey guys, what's going on? Seth the Programmer here, bringing you a debatable topic. That topic being, has Goku surpassed his God form in base in Dragon Ball Super? To fill you guys in, this is not a 100% answer. In fact, I don't really try to answer anything for you at all. What I'm trying to do is I am going to give my opinion. I am going to give my opinion, of course. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill you guys in on what's going on, what's the facts behind the matter, and I'm going to let you guys create your own conclusion to this matter. And remember, the title of this video has a question mark in it. I'm not declaring anything. I'm not stating anything as a fact. But I am stating the facts of the matter. So you come up to your own conclusion about the matter, but I will give my opinion. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, so to start things off, let's talk about how the theory came to be. So the theory came to be in Dragon Ball Super, when Goku fought Beerus with his God form, and then the God form wore out into his base form, and he got his boost. Now, a similar situation was shown in Battle of Gods. However, in Battle of Gods, we didn't have arcs like, the Universe 6 tournament or anything like that to contradict many points made by God Essence. And also, the God Essence was never concluded to be as strong as Super Saiyan God in Battle of Gods. It was merely just stated to be a boost of power, which I feel is honestly a lot more valid than what Dragon Ball Super does. But Dragon Ball Super is canon, and it is a thing, and we do need to talk about it. But Dragon Ball Super, what happened is, so Goku absorbed God into himself, and it's stated by Beerus and everybody that, hey, you're stronger than you were before, you have surpassed the realm of gods. So basically what happens after his God form wore out, he turned into a Super Saiyan, and that Super Saiyan was basically as strong as Super Saiyan God. Now, what happened after this is Beerus launched an attack at this Goku after his God form wore out, saying, I put more power into this attack than I did the last one. I shot at you when you were a god. And what happens is Goku struggles with it, and then Goku blacks out. And then Goku, in his base form, launches this attack away. So that means Goku, in his base form, was stronger than the Super Saiyan form that was stated to be on par with his God form. It's also stated that Goku doesn't feel any difference between his Super Saiyan form and his Super Saiyan God form. Now, clearly, by this point, people are like, alright, Goku's new base form is clearly on a different level than we thought it was. So, what's really happening now is that there's a lot of confusion. The confusion is coming from later arcs of Dragon Ball Super. Those arcs being things like Universe 6 with Frost, Kabe, and Goku Black, Trunks, and there's a lot of contradictions to the Super Saiyan God level base. So let's start off with the first one, and that is Frost. Now the reason that Frost contradicts a lot of things is because Piccolo was able to fight Frost. So a lot of people argue that maybe Goku, during the Universe 6 tournament, he was suppressing his God Essence until he fought Hit. Which, okay, that might be valid, but why would he even bother transforming into a Super Saiyan if he was just suppressing his God Essence? Why didn't he just one-shot Frost or just take it more seriously? It doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe it was just, for theatrics, make it more exciting. We're like, oh, wow, is Frost really stronger than this Goku? Or maybe in a different universe, they're really all stronger than Super Saiyan gods, okay? But things like that just don't make sense. Okay, so if Goku's base is as strong as Super Saiyan God, and Frost is really, as strong as base Goku, and Piccolo is able to kill Frost with a special beam cannon, then does that mean Piccolo could kill Super Saiyan God Goku? The same Super Saiyan God Goku who's stronger than Vegito, the Patara fusion of Goku and Vegeta? See, that doesn't make a lot of sense. And we take Kabe. Kabe is a fighter who couldn't even go Super Saiyan. He didn't even know Super Saiyan existed. He was so young, he didn't even know Super Saiyan existed. And he was able to take Vegeta on. And yet Vegeta is supposed to be as strong as a Super Saiyan God? I don't know about that. But, I'll argue for Kabe's behalf that Vegeta was just honestly just going really easy on him. He probably just went Super Saiyan to show him like, hey, Super Saiyan's a thing, and he just wanted to show him how to go Super Saiyan, and that's why he went Super Saiyan Blue, is just to show him like, hey, these are the new forms. But for Piccolo and Frost, it's just undeniable. Like, there has to be something going on. Maybe Goku could suppress his God Essence, like people are theorizing, but it's also very possible, like, hey, maybe the whole God Essence thing just got retconned. Maybe it just doesn't exist anymore. Because if you take things like the manga, the Dragon Ball Super manga clearly depicts Super Saiyan God as being different from his base form. Now, a lot of people have their arguments, but, you know, the Dragon Ball Super manga is canon. It just you know, contradicts a lot of things for, you know, the anime. Another thing that should be argued is Trunks. Trunks was always, you know, inferior to Goku and Vegeta, even during the Cell games when he trained, except for Ultra Trunks, but Ultra Trunks was just using a retarded form. So, why is Trunks in his Super Saiyan 2 form all of a sudden stronger than Super Saiyan 3 with God Essence? Illogical. Of course, Super Saiyan 3 with God Essence was actually superior to Trunks, but the fact that Trunks could even compete with him, or even his Super Saiyan 2 God Essence form, is completely illogical. So you're telling me that Trunks, with no training partner, just by getting beat up by Black a few times, became stronger than Vegito? Stronger than Vegito. No, stop. It just doesn't make sense. And remember, Trunks just earlier was just being shown fighting Dabura, and, you know, he had to use special techniques, get special training. So maybe Trunks is like Mystic or something, because, you know, he's received special training. Maybe he's Mystic Trunks. Alright? I don't know why he's so retardedly strong now, but there's no way, logically, that he can be as strong as Super Saiyan God. You know, maybe he is. Maybe he's as strong as Super Saiyan God. And a lot of people argue that, you know, Trunks just got a lot of Zenkais from Black. And, you know, Black was able to fight God Essence Goku. I'll admit, maybe Black is as strong as God Essence Goku. That'd make more sense. Especially with the whole Zamasu thing. Zamasu being like a god. Maybe, you know, Black being as par with Super Saiyan God makes sense. But Trunks, illogical. So, another thing I thought of to help maybe support people that do believe that the whole God Essence thing is real is that Black got his Super Saiyan Rose or Rosé by fighting Goku. So, by fighting Goku, he was able to obtain godlike strength. Strength even on par with like Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and all this stuff. So, maybe if God Goku is in his base form now, and Black fought Super Saiyan 2, the reason why Black is like on these godly levels of strength, like in the Dragon Ball episode 56 preview, you may have seen it, is because maybe they are as strong as gods, and, you know, Black was able to become, you know, his own version of a god, like his own Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Rosé, by, you know, adapting to this godlike strength. Tell me, what's your opinion on the matter? Do you think that Goku can simply suppress his God Essence? You know, he can suppress his God, use his normal strength, and that's why, you know, Universe 6 arc was so weird? Do you think that Trunks was just mainly got Zenkais on a godly level from Black? Do you think that Black absorbed godly ki from Goku? What do you think? Do you think maybe it was just retconned? Or perhaps there is no excuse, and it's just a clusterfuck of stupidity. Who knows what the actual answer is? Remember, this topic is very vague and up to your own perception, because there's just so many ways to look at this. That's why, at the beginning of this video, I'm like, okay, I'm not telling you it's this or that. Although I did tell you a lot of things were stupid. I apologize for that, right? I apologize in advance. But the reason that I said that is because everything is just so vague on this topic. There's just no concrete answer. A lot of people say, well, Goku stated that it's this. Well, I get that. But it's like maybe Beerus and Goku were just confused, or Beerus was just lying to Goku about his strength, and maybe Beerus just lied to Goku about, you know, using as much power as he did against a god. And remember, in Dragon Ball Super manga, Goku goes Super Saiyan God against Trunks. So that would explain, like, hey, maybe they're, distinctly different forms, God and base. So if Super Saiyan 3 in the manga is just like normal Super Saiyan 3, no God form, and Trunks was able to kind of handle that, but then the second he uses any godly ability, he just gets one-shotted. That makes a lot more sense than Trunks taking on someone who's like 400 times stronger than a Super Saiyan God. 400 times stronger than Super Vegito. Alright, I'm just trying to be logical here, so I hope you guys understand. Tell me what your opinion on the matter is. Educate me if I'm missing something, I'm not declaring anything. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just giving you guys the facts on what's going on. So anyways, thank you for watching. Until next time.